All right, another video to help Russians speak better English because mastering a second language is an uphill battle. So the first item here, I hear this a lot. Russian natives, when they say if I or if you, if they, if we, if he, if she, they will follow with the word will when they should not. So I'll use the example of this YouTuber, Lisa with Love. Subscribe to her channel if you like, link in the description. By the way, I'm not trying to embarrass these YouTubers for this exercise. These people actually speak really good English compared to the average Russian. So here we go.
And if you will look here we have small cute little cathedral.
So it should be, if you look here we have a small cute little cathedral.
And if you will come to Magnits, there will be everything the same as in any Magnits.
So he should have said, if you come to Magnet, everything will be the same as any other Magnet. Or he might say, if you come to Magnet, you will find all of the same goods as any other Magnet store.
On opposite side of the road from the submarine, we will have a boat terminal.
So it should be, we have a boat terminal. You see, when you say we will have, you confuse people into thinking that the boat terminal is not there yet. Maybe it's under construction or something.
If you would ask me where to visit Russia if you will ever have a chance, I will name you 3 cities. It is Moscow, St. Petersburg, and Vladivostok.
So most people would say, if you were to ask me what cities to visit in Russia, if you ever have the chance to visit, I would recommend blah, blah, blah.
The Russian pronunciation of this place will be "Вкусно и точка," and translation will be "tasty and period." Or another translation is "tasty and that's it."
Now, oddly enough, she said the last part grammatically correct, but the first 2 parts of her sentence should be, the Russian pronunciation of this place is "Vkusno и точка," and the translation is "tasty period." All right, moving on to some other grammatical stuff here.
You don't supposed to be cold. You are Russian.
So it should be, you aren't supposed to be cold. You're Russian. Now, a situation when it's correct to say don't. You don't want to be cold. Or you don't go outside when it's cold. Or you don't go outside without a jacket when it's cold.
Little town called Dubovka. There's only 15,000 residents are living.
So this should be, there's only 15,000 residents living here. Now here's a situation where it's grammatically correct to use the word are. If you said, there's only 15,000 residents who are living here. All because we added the word who.
And I met there lovely woman who explained me how to go to...
So she should say, I met a lovely woman there who explained to me, it's to me, explained to me, or I met a woman who said to me. Now here's where it gets complicated. There's no to in this situation. I met a woman who told me how to go to. I met a woman who gave me some advice. I met a woman who gave me a book.
It says here, eternal memory to those...
It should be, it says here that eternal memory, blah, blah, blah. Now, a less common way that you might hear someone say it is written here that eternal memory, blah, blah, blah. And this is a great example of how confusing the English language is. You can say it is written here, but you can't say it is says here. So let's try an exercise here. Let's say you're looking at a monument that says, "Long live rock and roll." So how would you explain to an audience what you're showing them? Well, you could say, it says here, long live rock and roll. But it would also be correct if you paraphrased, if you said, it says here that rock and roll will live forever. You could also say, it is written here that rock and roll will live forever. All right, let's move along to some more confusing grammar.
Sir Open, this is a good news.
So there should be no A. It should be, this is good news. Some more examples. This is crazy. This is good for you. Now here's where it gets confusing. This is a good idea. This is a good thing. This is a welcome sight. This is a faster way. This is a funnier thing. This is a funny thing. This is the funniest thing. This is the beginning. This is the start. This is where we start. This is a start. All right, enough of the complex grammar stuff. These last two items are just learning about expressions.
One of the most delusional stereotypes foreigners have about Russia is that there is...
So this statement is very aggressive and maybe insulting, which is okay if that's what you want to convey. However, what if you wanted to express this same thought in a less harsh manner? Well, you might say, outside of Russia, conventional wisdom says that there is, or you might say, outside of Russia, the conventional wisdom is that there is.
Let's get inside.
All right, this one is a very minor complaint. It's not incorrect. It's just that 99% of people will say, let's go inside.
Let's get inside.
So unless you're specifically trying to take shelter from something like pouring rain or freezing cold or a hurricane, you might say, let's get out of this rain. Let's hurry up and get inside. So there you have it, ending on an easy one there. But learning a new language requires being exposed to it on a daily basis. So until the next video, до свидания.